Hollow Knight Silksong is a game where the best thing that can happen to you is logging off for the night. This game can get so infuriating I considered breaking my monitor multiple times throughout my journey. We play as Hornet, an acrobatic hunter who excels in swift movement and precise strikes against the Elden Ring. Now, I haven't played much of Hollow Knight and I hear that this game is much harder. My more intelligent viewers would tell me to play the first game, but I like this game more because of the lore. Join us for our quest as we venture through Farloom in search of the people who brought us here, or something like that, because the lore in this game requires some brain cell activation, which I do not have. So sit back, relax, as I bring you with me for an Asian's review of Hollow Knight Silksong. Oh no! So we start the game captured in a cage, potentially made of rubber. I think she is going a bit crazy. What the fuck is happening right now, and why is Hornet just falling with no reaction? Girl boss, this is not the time to aura farm. Well, here we are, and oh my gosh, that is beautiful. Welcome to the game, I guess, because there is absolutely no tutorial. What's going on? Damn, period cramps are really getting to my girl right now. This place is where we learn how to fight, where we learn how to heal, and where we learn that maybe we could be attracted to insects. The Moss Grotto was a great place to teach the basics of the game, but just the basics. I mean, the boss of this place is literally just an Australian magpie. If you die to this boss, skill issue, Sun Tzu. Oh man, the period cramps are coming back. Girl, are you sure you don't have endometriosis or something? Let's just keep heading this way and see what we've got. Huh. I wonder where this hole leads. Are you fucking kidding me? Least punishing mistake in Silksong. After climbing back up, we can continue our adventure heading up where we enter Bone Bottom, a flourishing town that fucking died. They were all victims of the AI brain rot. As I sit on this bench, I need to tell you something very important. This game is fucking massive and has a crazy amount of secrets. I will not be able to cover all of them in this series, which to be honest, would be both extremely boring and take literally hours. It's probably best for you to buy the game and play it for yourself. Take it from me, it's a great game. Anyway, now that that's over with, we can just keep heading in this direction here, and welcome to the Marrow, a place full of lava, skulls, and the Xenos. Brother Chaplin, it's that one. He was the one who did 2 damage and mogged my devil fruit. Now that we are actually in the main game, you will experience a common experience in Silksong. Being lost. Where do I go? Thankfully, these problems are all solved by this lovely individual. Meet Chakra, the cartographer who was our cornifer in this game. Bitches be like, which do you identify with more? Brother, both go fucking hard. I love Chakra, not because she makes me feel a certain way, but because she sells us a fucking map and compass. Silksong is such a large game that trying to navigate it without a map is like trying to save my GPA. Fucking impossible. Something else that is akin to my real world experiences, I am fucking poor. For some reason the devs thought that they should make 2 separate currencies in this game and then make the more useful one twice as rare. With our map acquired, we can head into Moss Home and immediately die, respawning us at our last bench and giving us 1 Elden Ring chance to get our shit back, because if we die again, we lose all of our rosaries. Now that we're back, I can complain about the AI in this game because it is too good. Who would have thought that making ranged enemies run away from you would be so infuriating? Like, the majority of Fortnite players these days do not have this level of IQ. Shinji, add that fucking if statement. You know what, fuck that guy, let's go this way and...
What the dog doing?
Hello friend, I am here to rescue you. You know, just gotta cut through these webs. Okay, never mind. You can just stay there and starve or something if you're not willing to help. Going back into Moss Home, we actually managed to kill this fucker and get our stuff back. Welcome to the weird spider-like shrine, guys. This is my crib in MTV Cribs, and I'm going to show you exactly what this does. Ignore the text, that's a schizophrenia detection tool. You see, you just press A, and I know it looks painful, but trust me, it's all part of the process. Now, it may seem like I just experienced childbirth, but I've actually increased my knowledge. There are a lot of skills we can use to combat enemies. We've got spears, we've got whatever this is, and we've got the best skill in the entire game. With the new skill we just unlocked, we can finally release this poor dog out of the webs and... You fucking ungrateful piece of shit. That's a pretty big dog. This is the Bell Beast, and I'm extremely embarrassed to admit that I did in fact die to it. When you finally defeat her, she will offer you a great reward, but I cannot get to that yet as Hornet gets sent to the Silk Dimension. Ultra Kill Jump Scare! Now that we are back from our schizophrenic journey, allow me to introduce the Bell Beast, but the good version this time. The Bell Beast acts as our fast travel for the game, allowing us to move around different stations on the map. Just, not right now, because we have none. Moving on, we can continue through the Marrow where we meet this guy for the first time. Oh, he is a real fucker and he's not even a real boss. He kills me over and over again, and the reason he's so hard to deal with is because he's actually really fast for his size. Like, someone please explain how he does this shit. Not only that, but he can, follow you out of the main arena. Like, sir, what are you doing here? This is my special place. I do not have hair here. Fighting this enemy teaches us an important lesson. Every boss in this game, every attack, is telegraphed. No matter how subtle, there is a different attack animation for each move. Also, enemies do not have attack patterns. They just choose whatever move they want to do next, no matter how illogical that may seem at the time. What do you mean you're gonna jump twice in a row? Who does that? What I'm trying to say is, every boss, every enemy has attack animations that you can learn and avoid with enough practice, which makes the combat in this game feel extremely unique, and it genuinely makes you feel like a badass when you outwit a boss after so many tries. Armed with this knowledge, we can finally kill our friend here and celebrate in grace and humility.
Oh, you're so bad, kid. You're actually so bad. Oh,
well,
you're so bad.
I guess we'll just celebrate. Welcome to the Hunter's March, a hostile new area with challenging platforming, agile enemies, and a reputation well known for being a horrible area to navigate. This is where you'll first have to learn how to pogo, and look, I'm gonna be honest with you. This shit is not even that hard. I don't get how everyone thinks it's difficult. I mean, the pogo goes down in a diagonal direction every time, which actually makes it easier because you don't need to travel as far between jumps. I guess what I'm trying to say is, if you struggled with the pogoing, skill issue, Sun Tzu. Another thing to keep lookout for is traps, because for some reason this place is loaded with them, and if you die, good luck trying to get back to your stuff because there isn't a bench for miles.
No, I'm back here in this fucking chair.
I swear to God, this game is just an elaborate social experiment to see what humans will subject themselves to in pursuit of Yuri.
I'm going to kill myself.
When you do finally find a bench...
Oh, you...
Fuck this game. You can actually fix it, but I did not know that that was how this works, so I just moved on. I don't want to talk about it. I think the hilarious part about this whole adventure is the fact that the Hunter's March is completely optional. In my playthrough, I went through the Hunter's March to get to the deep docks, but you can just walk in through this entrance in the Marrow. Hey guys, the lava is everywhere. Welcome to the deep docks where we can acquire a new ability. I wonder what this one will be. Oh my god. It's the best ability of all time. This is actually a game changer. Mobility in this game means that every boss is now so much easier because you can actually fucking move. Here, we also meet the Forge Daughter, who I ignore for the rest of the playthrough. I do not affiliate myself with the capitalist scum that is the Forge Daughter. Most of the enemies in this area are themed around workplace health and safety. You can't pogo on them. There are, of course, exceptions, notably the fat mucosal slug and the most terrifying creature of all time, the Band Kid. We leave the deep docks for now because, I am so fucking lost.
What is this?
This is the mole fight. Genuinely, why is this in the game? Silksong devs be like, let's make a boss where everything cool about Silksong is completely ignored. This boss has one singular attack, projectile vomit. My setter when I mess up the free ball pass. I don't understand the point of this boss at all. Why can it hit me under my own platform and it's so out of place in such a great game? Like, why the fuck is it even here? Fuck! Fuck this fucking, fuck you, fuck this guy, fuck you. Huh, at least it dropped something. I wonder what this does. Break to get 140 shell shards. Is that it? Fuck this game. Let's see what getting through this boss leads us to. There's a door. Do they know about the D-O-R-E? I do not have a key for this door, so go Deep Dog Adventure. Lace is agile, fast, and can parry your attacks. She can be really difficult, but luckily she only does 1 damage. Normally, this is where I complain about how hard a boss is, but this one? She's okay. I'm only just saying that because I beat her first try. Now that we've defeated the bipolar child, we can continue on our adventure through Farloon. Making our way into the far fields, we encounter some repeat enemies from the Hunter's March, and we get fucked by giant flying insects. Now, I'm not trying to get all biological and all, but can someone tell me how these plants are surviving this close to active lava? Whatever. Let's just keep heading this way and... Oh my god, guys, it's Blitzcrank from League of Legends.
A rolling golem gathers no rust.
Who we definitely will not be coming back to. We continue through this ecological disaster until we meet the seamstress. Hello ma'am, I am currently in pursuit of the greatest robe to wear to my furry Comic-Con. Would you please hook me up with something that is truly goated with the sauce and will get me the 6-7 HUDs? Now, it was my belief that wishes were an optional objective. You know, like in every other RPG game. The problem here is that we are using our brain. I didn't realize this until maybe 10 minutes later, but you do actually need to complete this quest to move on. Once we turn in our poaching bounty, the seamstress adjusts our cloak to allow us to Mary Poppins our way out of here. This also opens us up to some interesting platforming.
Oh my...
Escaping federal prison, we backtrack past the suspicious Blitzcrank statue, which definitely has no relevance to the game whatsoever.
Uh-oh. Guys, that's Blitzcrank.
Jesus Christ, who gave Blitzcrank more arms? The 4th chorus is a decently difficult boss fight, if you're bad at this game, that is. This guy is literally just the corpse of King Minos all over again. I had a plethora of hand jokes written down here, but I didn't want to hand them out to you just yet. I was just worried that you wouldn't be able to handle them. This boss fight is hard because he takes away the ground and under you is, well, lava. I have played enough Super Mario to know that touching lava will kill me. Aside from the fact that you can only hit his head, because for some reason that's his only weak spot, this robot is actually quite an easy boss. I got dangerously close to dying multiple times whilst fighting him, but that was mainly my inability to stand on the ground. What I'm trying to say is, this guy should go back to Summoner's Rift. Hey guys, Toffee here, and I am lost. Now that we have concluded business with the Goblin Tinkerer, we can finally enter the Wormways, a slightly horrifying place where worms literally fall out of the ceiling. POV, you are a toilet and the user has just consumed a hefty dose of trichinosis. Here in the Wormways, we can go back to the start of the game because I went the wrong way. Hold up a minute. This place doesn't look familiar at all. I am now inside the back rooms. I wonder what this button will do. Oh, I don't think this is legal. What the fuck is this? Why did it remove all of my trinkets? If you thought Silksong was complex enough, you haven't seen anything yet. In this game, you can find crests which modify your attacks and moveset with some truly unique choices. Don't get me wrong, I'm sure there are some amazing builds, but I do not have the Chinese theory crafting knowledge to even begin to think about it. I mean, I'm still trying to get into Act 3. Well, now that that's over, it's time to continue the game, which is harder than expected as I spend the next 40 minutes, being lost. Don't worry though, I'll make it easy for you. The way forward is the wormways. Who would have fucking guessed? Look, if you ever get lost, just look up a map. The wormways is actually quite easy. I mean, if you discount these little fuckers, just be careful when you're parkouring up towards the next area because, it's a long way down. Is that a fucking cockroach? Welcome to Shellwood, where you will contend with fierce local fishermen, exploding flowers, and actual cockroaches. God, I fucking hate cockroaches. Why can they fly? The defining part of Shellwood is the pogoing. Lots of pogoing. I hope you've been prepared by the Hunter's March because this place will not be kind to you. Oh, and another piece of advice. Make sure you have enough rosaries to buy this bench out here because if you die, you go all the way back to your last bench. And the closest one is all the way in Mossholm.
Oh, and I'm all the way back here.
Look, I'm kind of getting sick of this place. Let's head towards the town I saw posted a while back. I'm sure it'll be lovely. Oh, what the fuck? I am not at all interested in the BDSM Town's community fetish. Sir, have you considered using your safe word? Great. Now I'm in a place even more miserable. England. I might be going a little crazy, but is that a giant rat? Nope, I'm definitely not a bit crazy. That is 100% real. This place is such a good recreation of England that they even have the 22-inch rats from London. Aside from the rats, there are also many bear traps around here, which also makes no sense because where are the bears? There are no bears in the entire game. Who are these for? Greymore also features the worst part of any town, the local populace. Is that just Gwen from League of Legends? What I'm trying to say is, I'm going back to Shellwood. Oh god, it's gonna be another mole fight, isn't it? Sister Splinter is, well, a fucking tree. I was worried that she would be the resurgence of the mole man, but thankfully she did not splurge her splurt onto me. Her attacks are pretty easy to avoid if it weren't for the fact that she summons minions, which to no one's surprise whatsoever, also do 2 damage. Look, what I'm trying to say is that this fight is only made difficult by the 2 damage factor. No one told Brazil that I killed the Guardian of the Amazon. Hey guys, what's going on? And someone save me from these plants. I'll be honest, I really don't know how to dodge them, and I do not consent to the head today. I die here an embarrassingly large number of times because of my own incompetence, but at least near the end there's another skill waiting for us. Well, that means I can actually just head up here now, and I have no idea what that is, but it is so cute. Anyway. Knock knock, it's Mr. Beast. This is the Widow. Now, do not be fooled, she may be maidenless, but she is still perfectly capable of committing domestic violence. She will throw bells at you, she will jump at you, but the attack that makes the least sense is, she will run at you like a rabid dog. You know, this fight is actually pretty hard, but I am continuing with the theme of beating every boss first try, so take that. What the fuck is going on? Madam, I'm on 1 HP and I cannot take any more of this fight, and what the fuck was that? So in Widow's second phase, she gets more pissed off, like, Mom, I am sorry I did not bring you a beer. She's faster, summons more projectiles, and turns this fight from a Hollow Knight fight to a bullet hell. I swear to God, I never want to see a Belle in real life ever again.
Chill out, please. Oh, you turn around.
Oh god, not another one of these. Hornet, you really should lay off the shrooms. I mean, like, just consider drinking alcohol instead. Well, now that that's over, I see that everyone here has decided to use their safe word. For your information, mine is orange. We end up back in Greymore, the Australian version. Why are there actual magpies in this game? Not only that, we can pursue the, giant dick on the map.
What? Look, it's just a deer.
No.
Anywho, it's clear someone lives here, so let's go and visit them. Oh, what a nice and modest home. I wonder who is working on the upper levels. I don't want to be here anymore. Greymore has some other bird type enemies, such as magpies with knives and magpies with kunais. Hello sir, welcome back to Victoria, particularly welcome to Melbourne. Touring the Marrow, we encounter the carnival games. Lottie, who says that they will reward us if we beat their challenge. I didn't read the instructions properly and I accused him of scamming me with an impossible task, but I think I'm actually just stupid.
So this guy is a scammer.
Continuing with our attempt to play the main story, we find ourselves back in the far fields, where I encounter a fat man who, after spraying me with some dubious liquid, puts me in a cage made from rubber. So he puts me in a cage and where are my clothes? We break out with our bare fists and welcome to the slab. The fandom is about to go crazy over this. I can see the art forming already. In the slab, we are tasked with finding several keys to unlock our way through the environment. Now, let me be clear. I fucking hate this place. Mainly because I do not have a weapon and mainly because there is no map. I do literally 0 damage and it takes me an embarrassingly long time to realize that I should just ignore all the enemies here. You're telling me an exceptional warrior such as Hornet cannot kill flies with her bare hands? Sister, consider investing in a fly swatter. What's going on, guys? Toffee here, and watch as I'm about to snap this guy's neck. Now armed with a weapon and my clothes again, dispatching the last of these enemies is quite simple. Exploring more of the slab yields nothing, because I still have no idea where to go, and right now I'm just trying to find my way out of here. Eventually, we do find our way out, though it may have cost me several years of my lifespan. After some investigative journalism, we end up in the Blasted Steppes, a wonderful, hostile wasteland where everything here, including the ground, wants to eat me.
Ow.
Here, we also deal with the most infuriating enemy in the entire game, because throughout the entire game, this tiny bug has caused me more trouble than anything else. Seriously, how could it shoot me from there?
What? This fucking bug is literally the strongest thing in the entire goddamn game.
I hate this fucking enemy so much. We do make it through, not without losing all my sanity in the process. Let's just head forward here and... How the fuck did you guys get here? There's no way you made it up here through the Blasted Steppes. Anyway, this game just says we need to play our needle to open the door and, well... I probably should have expected that. The last judge is the final boss before we can progress to the next act of the game, and before I go on, I just want to say, this game is going to be fucking massive. I cannot believe that I haven't even made it to Act 2 yet, and I've already wanted to self-lobotomize multiple times. Now, the first time you fight this boss, she'll probably pin you to the wall, without your consent. While this boss is a hard fight, I think it is made all the worse because, there is no nearby bench. You have to climb all the way back up here again, which makes for some infuriating moments.
I'm so sick of this mosquito enemy, bro.
The boss is actually quite simple. Her first phase, she has 3 main attacks, and in her second phase, she just does everything as planned except explode everything around her. I really do hate this boss though. Go corrupt criminal justice system.